Forget Silicon Valley. The next tech boom might be brewing in a place you wouldn't expect: Bangladesh, a nation that rose from the ashes of a brutal war just a few decades ago. This South Asian nation was known for textiles and agriculture, but beneath the surface, a quiet revolution has been brewing. So, what's the secret behind Bangladesh's rise? Let us travel back in time. The year is 1971. East Pakistan, soon to be reborn as Bangladesh, lies in ruins. A hard-fought war for independence has just concluded, leaving a trail of devastation. Cities like Dhaka are scarred by the conflict, and their infrastructure is shattered. Millions of refugees who fled the violence return, adding immense strain to the nascent nation. The economic landscape during that period couldn't have been bleaker. The scars of war ran deep. It was recorded in the newspapers, like the Times, that some cities of Bangladesh looked like the morning after a nuclear attack. Industries across Bangladesh stood silent, their once productive hum replaced by an unsettling stillness. Fields that once overflowed with crops lay barren and scorched, a testament to the conflict's destructive path. The specter of famine loomed large, a constant threat hanging heavy over the already burdened nation. The skilled workers Bangladesh desperately needed to rebuild, the engineers, the architects, the farmers, were scattered, displaced, or lost in the turmoil. The future stretched out uncertain, shrouded in the fog of war and the monumental task of resurrecting a nation from the ashes. Yet amidst the hardship, there was a flicker of hope. The newly formed government, led by Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, remarked on an ambitious reconstruction effort. The international community, recognizing the plight of the war-torn nation, stepped in with a lifeline of aid. This influx of resources, though not a complete solution, provided a crucial springboard for Bangladesh's recovery. Food distribution programs were rolled out, offering a necessary buffer against the encroaching famine. Temporary housing camps sprang up to provide shelter for those displaced by the war. Factories were repaired and efforts were made to revive agriculture, the backbone of the nation's economy. The journey wasn't easy. There were political uncertainties, a skills gap to bridge, and the constant struggle to overcome the lingering effects of the war. But Bangladesh persevered. The spirit of resilience that had seen them through the liberation struggle continued to fuel their determination. This wasn't just about rebuilding infrastructure. It was about building a new nation, one that would stand strong and independent on the world stage. Back in the early 2010s, the Bangladeshi government took a bold gamble. They invested heavily in digital infrastructure, laying down thousands of miles of fiber optic cables. This move, coupled with affordable smartphones flooding the market, created a perfect storm for a tech explosion. Suddenly, millions were connected, hungry for innovation. Fast forward to today, and Bangladesh boasts the fastest internet speeds in South Asia, leaving the competition in the dust. It's like having a supercharged Wi-Fi signal that lets you download a movie in seconds. Crazy, right? This connectivity, combined with a young, eager workforce, is proving to be a recipe for success. Take a company called Pathao, founded by 3 young Bangladeshi entrepreneurs. It's become a dominant ride-hailing service, giving Uber a serious case of FOMO. Bangladesh's transformation is undeniably impressive, but a nagging question lingers. Is it a genuine miracle or a house of cards waiting to collapse? Despite its challenging history, Bangladesh's economy has emerged as one of the fastest growing in the world. A country whose GDP per capita used to lag behind Pakistan's by a staggering 50%. Now, not only has Bangladesh closed that gap, but it boasts an economy nearly 50% larger. Just 5 years ago, they even surpassed India's economic performance. With a clear vision for the future, Bangladesh is setting its sights on achieving high-income status by 2041. But the success story extends beyond economic figures. Life expectancy in Bangladesh has tripled since independence. People who once barely reached 26 are now living well into their golden years. This isn't just a number. It's a testament to a healthcare revolution that's saving lives and fostering a healthier population. The fight for survival wasn't just against disease. Bangladesh has also tamed the fury of nature. Those devastating cyclones that used to claim countless lives, they've been reduced by a staggering 99%. This dramatic decrease is a direct result of improved disaster preparedness and mitigation strategies. Similarly, child mortality rates have been slashed by a remarkable 92%. These improvements paint a picture of a nation fiercely protective of its people and investing in their well-being. The combined effect of these advancements is a powerful economic force. A healthier and long-living population translates into a more robust workforce. Poverty rates have plummeted from a staggering 80% to a mere 19%. A nation once labeled as a basket case is now sprinting towards the finish line of success. Bangladesh defied the doubters, proving that resilience and hard work can overcome even the most challenging circumstances. In the late 1970s, a bold move was made. Bangladesh sent a team of 130 hopeful workers to South Korea for a crash course in the garment industry. Sewing techniques, factory management, and international marketing. These were the keys they hoped would unlock a brighter future. However, the plan hit a snag. Almost all the trainees, empowered with newfound knowledge, struck out on their own, establishing their own garment businesses. This unexpected twist, though initially seen as a setback, may have inadvertently laid the groundwork for the industry's future success. Despite a slow start hampered by restrictive regulations, Bangladesh had a secret weapon, which was affordability. Renting warehouse space and employing a workforce with some of the world's youngest demographics made Bangladesh incredibly cost competitive. This, coupled with a large female population eager for work opportunities, began to reshape the employment landscape for many families. Between 1990 and 2021, the garment industry's contribution skyrocketed from a mere $640 million to a staggering $34.2 billion. This growth wasn't just impressive, it was historic. Garments became the lifeblood of the Bangladesh economy, accounting for a whopping 81% of the nation's exports and propelling the country to become the second largest garment producer in the world, trailing only the mighty China. This wasn't just about cheap labor. Bangladesh's garment industry's success hinged on a crucial factor: foreign currency. Garment exports generated a steady stream of income, fueling the nation's coffers. But the story doesn't end there. Millions of Bangladeshi workers toiled abroad, primarily in the oil-rich Gulf states, sending a significant portion of their earnings back home. This remittance income grew from a meager $778 million in 1990 to a whopping $10.8 billion by 2010. The combined force of garment exports and remittance income had a transformative effect. Bangladesh's once crippled trade deficit became a surplus. The nation's dependence on foreign aid dwindled, replaced by a newfound sense of self-reliance. This newfound financial stability allowed the government to invest heavily into its infrastructure. Education, energy projects, and crucial transportation infrastructure like the Bangbatu and Padma bridges, which finally connected all major regions of the country. Bangladesh is no longer a nation defined by struggle. It has emerged a powerful force in the global market. The nation that was once dismissed as a pile of garbage now stands tall, a shining example of how even the most daunting challenges can be overcome. Anika, a young Bangladeshi graduate who just landed a dream job at a booming tech startup in Dhaka. Anika's story isn't unique. Bangladesh is churning out a generation of tech-savvy graduates, and global giants like Google and Samsung are taking notice. Bangladesh isn't just attracting big names, it's birthing its own tech unicorns. Billion-dollar startups right at home. The success stories are multiplying. Bangladesh is a land of innovation. From fintech startups creating mobile banking solutions for the underbanked, to AI companies tackling agricultural challenges. This isn't just about financial gain. It's about empowering people. Farmers are using weather forecast apps to improve yields, and remote villages are getting access to telemedicine for the first time. Of course, challenges remain. Bangladesh needs to invest in further education and address occasional power outages. But the momentum is undeniable. Bangladesh might just be rewriting the economic narrative of South Asia, one app download at a time. Who knows? Maybe the next tech giant won't be born in Silicon Valley, but on the banks of the Meghna River. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like today's video, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads.